Hi, this is Ateek Khan, and welcome to the second episode of my Conspiracy Theory by Ateek Khan. The miracle of birth has often been one of the most mysterious yet intriguing aspect of our lives. No, I'm not talking about you often questioning the birth of a certain individual after a long drawn conversation on the current state of affairs. No, I'm talking about the miracle of birth, where the sperm travels all the way and fuses with an egg, the formation of a fetus. And then, depending on whether it's an X chromosome or a Y chromosome, the gender of the baby gets derived. The miracle of birth. But before all this happens, a very interesting thing happens. Unlike our society, the human body starts developing as a gender neutral human. Rather, again, unlike our society, the body is more pro-female. So in reality, we all start as female in our lives. Yay, if you are a feminist. Anyways, so, as the chromosome sets in, the body parts start developing as per the decided gender. Except for one body part that stays back. The humble nipple. In this second episode of Conspiracy Theory, we are going to talk about a question that plagued all the males, and yeah, some females, since ages. Why do men have nipples? Whenever a male looks down, apart from his obvious thing that he considers his trophy of masculinity, he would see these two nipples pointing out to the world. Often these two poor little fellows are hidden behind the thick bushes of chest hair, waiting to be discovered like the Machu Picchu of Inca civilization. As mentioned earlier, they are right there before any major gender-specific body part was grown. जब कहीं पे कुछ नहीं था वही था applies true here. As the Y chromosome sets in, it leaves behind everything except for these two poor little fellows. Abandoned, lonely, not knowing what to do. They have nothing but each other for the company. Alas, their situation doesn't improve when the rest of the body parts come to the party. Because all the body parts, all of them know their role in the body. They grow, they develop over a period of time, make changes in themselves, and eventually wear out. But just like Arbaz and Sohail, who don't know their role and purpose in life, these two nipples too are clueless. By altering the hormones or changing the sex of a person, these two nipples can, at the most, lactate and feed a baby. But that's again a very rare formula. These two are so useless that even Instagram doesn't ask you to blur if you post a pic of them. They are so useless that the chances of the two getting breast cancer is like 1 in a million. They are so useless that nobody cares to run campaigns like #FreeTheMaleNipple. They are so useless that every time a clean-shaved Salman or a hairy Akshay takes off or unbuttoned their tops, nobody makes any show out of it. Well, frankly, the last one is more of a problem of the society we live in rather than the two poor fellows. But the two male nipples are so useless that the TV series Friends chose to make an episode on Chandler's third nipple. So, a certain Charles Darwin would get up from his grave and ask, why hasn't evolution selected against this trait? If a trait isn't necessary to our survival, evolution eventually eliminates it. And if males aren't designed to breastfeed babies, then does that mean their nipples aren't necessary? Well, this isn't entirely accurate. The truth is, we have plenty of non-essential traits, like the wisdom teeth, that are just left over from our development as a species. Such traits are called vestigial, meaning we still have them because they are not a priority for evolution to select against. It's not like male nipples are hurting anyone, so it's no big deal for evolution to simply leave them be. Evolution was like, we have to keep it, but since it's not bothering us, let's leave it. More like Arjun Tendulkar in a Mumbai Indians team? So, are the two male nipples entirely useless? Well, I have a theory. Or rather, I have a conspiracy theory for these two male nipples. And it has to do with patriarchy. In almost all the cultures, men are considered to be physically superior to women. All the myths, traditions, and perceptions of most of the cultures talk about how men are, physically stronger than women. So, in the same culture, in the same society, when a man would leech at the breast of a female that has so many functionalities to it, be it breastfeeding a baby, or to look attractive, or to even make men go weak on their knees. And then that very men would look down at their own chests and see these two poor Arbaz and Suhail just sitting there with not even a single functionality. It's a sign. It's a signal from the guy called evolution, saying, come on buddy, look at yourself. You compare yourself to the fairer sex and you have not one but two organs who are there sitting right on your chest and not functioning at all. So tell me, who's stronger? I guess these two nipples are placed there for a reason. To tell the patriarchy that look, here is one amongst many reasons why there needs to be a gender neutrality. These two nipples are proof that all of us started gender neutral in the fetus. These two nipples tell us that no matter people call you Suhail and Arbaz, you still can become a successful producer and a hit director, if not a good actor. These two nipples tell you a lot. You have been listening to Conspiracy Theory by Atiq Khan. You can send your feedback, suggestions, and legal notices to conspiracytheory@gmail.com. That is KHANSPIRACYTHEORY@gmail.com. Thank you for listening. I'll be back with yet another episode of Conspiracy Theory soon. Take care.